Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, happy Tuesday, Utah. Let's get your day started off on a good note. Here's a nice shot that was sent in from Waterfall Canyon there. Thanks to Jamie Richards for sharing this with us here. Beautiful, beautiful sunset shot. Look at the clear skies showing up there. Actually, pretty nice visibility there as we look over the valley region here from Waterfall Canyon. And again, reminds you of a summer-like scene. And that's going to be really the weather story as we go throughout the next couple of days. It's getting hotter out there, folks, especially across northern Utah as we go throughout the next couple of days as temperatures will be approaching the triple-digit mark in many spots. We're also going to be noticing those increasing winds, which will also mean you combine that with the dry vegetation and the dry, low humidity levels that we have out there. You're going to see that elevated fire concern heighten a little bit again across especially central and southern Utah. Then we get some slightly cooler air here. When I say slightly, folks, I should highlight that because I really do mean slightly, but it'll be appreciated, I think, by the time we get there. Outside the ABC4 studios, we've got a clear start. You can see the beautiful sunrise underway here with a light breeze. Nothing too strong out there for us. In fact, that breeze is around 9-10 miles per hour or so, just enough to make it feel somewhat comfortable as you're maybe walking from the car to the front door. 71 degrees outside right now at the station, but we've got temperatures a little warmer in some spots and a little cooler in other spots. How about Logan? 50 degrees this morning. That's pretty comfortable out there, but 60 in Vernal, 70 in Moab. Good morning in Emory. You're at 70 degrees, 77 Lake Powell, and 79 degrees for our friends in St. George to kick off the day. Here's a look at the forecast highs today. Check it out. Mid to upper 90s with triple digits fairly likely across a good portion of the southern half of the state. We're talking about 88 degrees in Randolph, 89 Park City, but 94 in Heber and Duchesne, 99 in Spanish Fork, 95 in Tooele. We're looking at numbers around 98 in Oak City, 103 in Green River, Fillmore, 95 degrees. Same story for our friends in Richfield, 94 in Escalante, at about 102 Lake Powell, 102 expected in Hanksville. So this high pressure ridge will continue to build over the next 24 hours. So will the winds as this weak disturbance moves by. That'll bring in a northerly flow across the northern half of the state with that slightly cooler air for your Thursday and the Friday. But that heat ridge doesn't go too far, which means it will expand back across the area heading into the upcoming weekend. So let's enjoy the brief cool down. The wind's a little breezy across the western half of the state today, but I think they ramp up across the entire state as we go into your Wednesday ahead of that front. By Wednesday evening, there's some signs we could see some 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts in some spots as that weak front moves by just to our north. We do have a fire weather watch in effect from, let's say, Nephi all the way down across the rest of southern Utah here due to the increasing winds and the low humidity levels. That's going to give us that critical fire danger, which means the fire risk will be high. Be careful out there. Hot conditions for St. George. Sunshine, windy conditions, 106 to 109 over the next 7 days. Not much relief there. The Wasatch Front, breezy and cooler conditions arriving for the end of the week, but we're nearing 100 over the next few afternoons.